Okay, hi guys. So I know I look kind of nasty right now because I just really woke up and I don't have any makeup on or anything, but this video has been requested so many times to do my hair extension how-to video. So I thought I would kind of explain to you what I do in the steps to get hair extensions in and how I get my color of my hair. So basically, you're going to want to go to anywhere that sells hair extensions, buy them offline or whatever you want to do. You can only dye 100% human hair extensions, I think. So you're going to want to buy a weft of human hair extensions. So this one I have is like really long. This is the color of them. They're golden, so they're not my color. And it's really, really long. Okay. So you're going to have to measure these to the sides of your hair. But first, you're going to want to dye them because you don't know how much you're going to need. And in the future, you might want to replace different tracks if they come out or something like that. So you're going to want to dye all of them. If you have enough dye to dye all of them, just go ahead and dye all of them. So mine's such a big track. And I'm not going to use these as a clip-in. I will eventually show you how to glue them in and what I do and the cutting process. So you're not going to want to just do this anywhere. You're going to want to use a bag, like a big plastic bag that you can lay these out on. So I went and cut them in half instead and just laid them out like this. Okay, so I would suggest opening a window just so that way you don't get suffocation or whatever from the fumes. But then you're going to grab your hair dye. I know this is like a really awkward, but I lost my tripod, so I kind of have to use what I have. And then you're just going to want to start painting on like you would do for your normal hair, okay? Then when you're done dyeing it, just basically wrap it up into the bag so the smell stays in and it helps it dye a little better with the little bit of heat it traps. So yeah. So after your extension's been washed out, you want to lay them over something to kind of towel dryish kind of thing and put some, frizz control and some heat protectant on them. And once you've done that, you can go ahead and blow dry them. Okay, so I wanted to show you exactly what I do once I blow dry my hair for being wet because I freshly washed it. It's probably what you're gonna want to do, right? You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna want to rinse out your hair, like I said, and let it dry out, and then blow dry it a little bit. And basically, what you're gonna need is some glue. It has to be hair glue. You're not gonna want to go put like crazy glue or like something wacky like that on your head. Okay, so make sure it's hair bond glue. Okay. This brand, I don't preferably like this one so much, but let's just say it does the job. Okay, so this one dries clear, so you can get ones that are for dark that will dry dark, I think, too. So get your hair extensions. They're still all together like this in a big long tangly tangle, and I wouldn't worry about them being too perfect right now because you're going to do them and everything. So you're going to start measuring spots where you want your hair extensions. Not everybody has a side cut, so they don't have to worry about that, but I have to I have to work mine around my side cut, so obviously I don't want some track just chilling right here. Okay, that's not going to look natural. Okay, so I'm going to start by grabbing this end and just putting it around my head where I think I'd want it. So a little bit before my side cut. And I want it to come not past my ear because I find it bothers me when it's on my ear on this side, closer to my ears. So I'd say about that long. So I'll take this area and I will just cut this. If a little bit of hair falls out, that's fine. You just want to pull that off and just throw it away in the garbage or whatever. You can do them kind of before you put them in your hair, but I'm just going to do them once I get them in. I find it so much easier. So basically you have this one piece cut out, okay? So section your hair off. And you don't want too much left on the bottom because it will look kind of fakeish. So you're going to get it off. If you're not good at this, you might want to ask someone to help you. Before I did this video, I obviously have had hair extensions in a few times. I'm not just going to go try my first time and then explain it to you guys. So for me, my part in the back doesn't matter that much. Like, I mean, if you're like one of those people that really, really have to have everything perfect, then I'd suggest using like a mirror or something like that. But the way I've done it has worked out fine for me. Is that you're not going to put it on this side. There's one side you're not supposed to put it on. So this is, see how the side's like this? You're going to want to do it where you can more see the stitching. So that's where you're going to want to put the glue on the extension. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and put, you know, a decent amount of glue. Maybach music. It's not like, practice makes perfect basically. So this is about how much glue I put on. And also to seal the glue, they say to put a hairdryer on it after. So if you have a hairdryer, you should grab that. So bring it behind your head, kind of look before you place it. And hold it down. Bring it around. You have like a few seconds to move it if you have to. But basically, get it on there and then push down so that way you know it's on there well. So now you can let your hair down and figure out the next section that you want to place on your hair. Or you're going to grab your end and you're going to figure out where you want to place the next one. So just a bit above the one you just placed. So again, taking it up, making sure you got it mostly evened. Grabbing your weave or extensions or whatever you want to call. I have to place mine there and then make sure, and this time I'll bring this all the way up to here. So you don't want to bring it too much so that way you can do certain hairstyles that it won't show up too close to your temple on there. Bam. Make sure you're not touching the glue too much. It will come off your fingers really easy, but okay. Make sure this is up. And you can place it down and then push like I said for a minute and then use your blow dryer. Make sure it's all the way you want it. Whoop. That. I'm going to go ahead and do a few more and then I'll show you towards the top. Okay, so now that you're closer to the crown of your head, you need to be careful that you make sure you have enough hair on the crown of your head that you don't take too much, because you will have hair extensions showing. So you need to make sure you leave a decent amount when you go to the crown part of your head. Okay, so look how much hair I'm leaving there. Okay, a lot. That way it can cover very easily and I'm not going to have an issue with not having too much hair or not enough hair when I go to like do my hair and stuff. So like I always do, measure out the amount. This time I'm going less close to the part where I shaved off, so about this much. Boom. Cut like always. See how simple this is, you guys? Honestly, like before I even did this, I was so scared because like I didn't know how it was going to turn out. I never did it before. A piece of string in there. But you just have to try it out. I mean, it's pretty simple. Apply your glue like always. And basically this video is like me repeating myself, but it's exactly how you do it. You just have to think of like when you style your hair. Are you putting this in the right, are you putting the tracks in the right area, or are they gonna show up and stuff? For me, I don't put my hair up, so that's not an issue. So I don't really have to hide the tracks or anything when I put my hair up. I pretty much do my hair almost the same like every day, which, you know, whatever, right? Okay, so get that on there like I said before. Like I said, once you place it down, you have like a few seconds or more to get it in the correct area. So this is basically how it will turn out, And this is obviously, my hair is not done. You might be saying it looks a little thinner near the bottom, but you can always go in and add one under, like more underneath. I'm probably going to do that. And once I straighten more of the top, it's going to mix in because I do have thin hair. It's just my hair is really frizzy. And also, do not forget to buy a glue remover. This is by the same brand. These are the same brand, so I find that they work best together. This is Super Bond Remover Oil for bonded weaved hair. And it's really oily. Actually, I didn't have to use it last time. All I did was put a ton of conditioner on my roots and gently worked it out, and they came out really, really easy. So, yeah, that is how I put in my hair extensions. I will show you a final video once I do my hair, and you can see how the final result was. So I hope this video kind of helped. I know I kind of rambled on, but you guys want to see it, so I thought I would deliver it. Thanks for watching. Here's the final result. Okay, so this is the final result of my hair. I always do it messy, so it's not like a really nice curl. It's just like a wavy, almost not curl. So it looks kind of natural. And I'm not going anywhere, so I didn't do it as good as I could. But basically, you get the gist. And if you want to see how I do this hairstyle, I have a tutorial that I did a little bit ago and a couple weeks ago, I think. And I'll show you how to get this, but a little bit better. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope this video helped you in some way. Yeah, so love you guys. Bye.